Alright, and this is the Metal God 666 here. Bringing you guys my review, my thoughts on this new upcoming game called Bloodborne. Now, this is a PS4 exclusive. Now, I was one of the lucky few. Don't ask how I was. I just got to send an email from Sony, and they fucking gave me the alpha for Bloodborne. Now, these are my impressions of it, basically, I'll tell you guys a little bit about it, my experiences with it. And I have to say, overall, it's a fucking awesome game. Now, for those of you guys who don't know about Bloodborne, Bloodborne is made by the same people that made the Demon Souls, Dark Souls games. Now, I love those games. Not so in fact that, they're hard as fuck games, because they are hard as fuck games, But I love the Soul series. It's fucking amazing, And like I said, the game's hard, and you beat the game. Oh, guess what? You get to play it on harder mode. Yay! Yeah. And to be honest, Demon Souls, it was challenging. Yeah, don't get me wrong. It was fucking challenging. It was a hard game, but I still beat it, no problem. Dark Souls on the other hand, yeah, that was a hard as fuck game. Dark Souls 2, I haven't got around to finishing it yet. I've got so much shit to play. It's like not even funny. So, but it's compared to the other ones, it's probably the easiest. And if you're ever gonna want to check out Dark Souls, you've never played any of them, highly suggest you start on the second one. Don't start on the other ones first, because Dark Souls 2, yeah, it definitely is got to be the easiest one. But it's like I said, this is about Bloodborne, which is a PS4 exclusive, So no, it will not be coming to PC. I'm sorry, PC gamers out there. I'm sorry, but when Sony has an exclusive game, it doesn't go anywhere else. It's not like, Microsoft, where it'll start and they don't end up on PC. Basically, it's pretty much how it's been for Xbox One, but I'm not here to bash Xbox One. I'm not here to bash anything else or whatnot. Like I said, this is just my impressions, my thoughts on the game. And after this video is done, after if you have any questions about it, want to know more about it, maybe something that you want to know specifically about it that I may not cover in the video, feel free to ask, But there's no point if you're gonna fucking just sit there and say, oh, this game just looks repetitive and this and that and blah 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 blah, and you're just saying that just because you're mad because it's not on PC or it's not on Xbox One, or whatnot. My cat wants to interrupt me. But anyways, so this is just my impressions and everything I thought about it. So basically, and there was 3 testing dates. Now the last one still hasn't gone on. It was supposed to be going on, but of course look at the date of the video and everything, whatnot. But it was supposed to be going on, and due to servers and them trying to fix shit, the last day for the alpha testing hasn't gone on yet. So I was gonna play it one more time, but they're gonna schedule the date for another day, so I'll get to play it one more time before and then you got the beta testing. Might get on that too. So alright, so anyways, Bloodborne, basically when you boot up the game, there's no, they don't show any of the story or anything like that. They don't. I'm pretty sure maybe in the beta, maybe they'll show a little bit about the story or something like that. Or maybe they won't. I don't know. But we'll find out in February when it comes out, So, anyways, Bloodborne, you start out, you pick from four different classes. You have a normal guy. He has I really describe it. He has one weapon, and then he has his gun, and you gotta stick with the flame on it, whatever. He's like just a mid-level guy, whatever. And then you have another guy, the heavy guy, which he carries around an axe, with him. You know, strong attacks. He's kind of slow, kind of sluggish a little bit, especially when it comes to rolling. And you know, rolling's like an essential, you know, defense mechanism in the Soul series. You know, it does roll slightly slower than the middle guy. Just slightly, a little bit. Not by it's not a great deal like, you know, in like Dark Souls, where if you have a guy with like heavy armor and you try to roll slower than molasses, you know, it's not that. So, and basically from what I've seen of it. So, and then you have the next to that, you have a guy he's kind of like falls somewhere in between the mid and the heavy guy, because he actually carries around two different weapons. He carries around a sword for like light attacks and whatever, and then he also has a hammer in his back that he can whip it out and boom, bust up everybody. It was a pretty cool character to play as, you know. Not my personal play style in the Soul series, but it was cool. It was cool to play as him. And then you have my personal favorite, which is always the ones that I always pick in the Soul series, which are the really lightweight kind of guys, you know, like the Thief and, you know, Dark Souls. You know, he's kind of like really similar to that. You know, and basically he carries around. He moves quick. You know, of course, your health is going to deplete a lot quicker, but this guy can move. So as long as you're able to move quick, you can take out a lot of people. Very easy. You know, he's not underpowered by any stretch of the imagination. He's not underpowered. Probably about as powerful as the mid-level guy. That's why I say he's probably the best, in my personal opinion, because that's what I like to play as. So I really like playing as him. It was a blast. And basically what they do, as soon as the game starts up, they put you in this fucking world, and it's basically like, you know, you have no idea what does what, you know, what are the controls, you know. Controls layout is basically the same way as any other Dark Souls game. You know, you got your light attack, you got your heavy attack. Now, the one exception is that you have a gun. Now, this gun does not, in any way, shape, form, or fashion, make the game any easier. It doesn't, at all. Okay? It is very limited on ammo. You can carry, right now, I could only carry around 20 bullets at any given time. And finding bullets, it's hard. It's like, think of more along the lines of like a survival horror game, you know, where ammo's very scarce, you know, so you know, and plus with these guys, the guns really don't do that much damage, with the exception of the lightweight guy. His gun does probably about the most, I'd say, out of all of them. You know, so anyways, as far as the look and the feel, it's a very dark and gothic feel to it, unlike, you know, the Dark Souls game, which is, you know, of course, yes, they do have a very dark and, you know, gritty atmosphere to them, but this game has even more, you know, has almost a survival horror kind of almost feel to it. It's really, you really felt like you're completely alone, like in Dead Space, you know, but of course in Dead Space you had this, you know, you have other people to talk to, you have people to help you along the way, you know. But with this game, you really feel alone, and you really feel like you're isolated, and you feel like it's you versus the world, you know. Now, another added feature with some of the bad guys is that they actually talk, you know, and they'll actually do like some taunts, and you know, they'll say different little things, you know, they die, you know, so it's pretty cool. Another feature about the game that's pretty cool is when you start killing off the bad guys, you get blood, you're covered in blood, you know. So it's pretty cool. I do like that. I do like the aspect, you know, kind of like taken from like God of War 3. So that's pretty cool. I like that. Like I said, the only other thing without the controls is if you hold R2, then you can do a extra strong attack. Now it does take, you know, a little bit of time for it to charge up. But you're going to predominantly use that with the heavier classes or heavier weight weapons. It works a lot better than the lightweight weapons. But overall, you know, and I got to fight a few big monsters in the game. Basically, I only had about 3 hours to play it each time, you know. So, but overall, this game it's awesome. It's amazing. It definitely was on my top list of games that are coming out next year. This was the top of my list. Well, one of them, you know. I got a few other ones, but this game, after playing it, has now absolutely 100% made it to the top of my list of games I want to get for next year. This is a game that I'm definitely going to be pre-ordering. And if you like the Souls games, you're definitely going to want to pre-order this game. You're definitely going to want to check out this game. You know, I mean, I looked on YouTube and there's already some gameplay footage up there, you know, from Bloodborne, from the, you know, alpha, from what people got to play. You know, so it's really cool. Like I said, this is a game it's right up there as far as, like, it's awesome. You know, it's not a letdown, and definitely, Dark Souls 2 was a good game. Don't get me wrong, it was a good game, but this game is far better. And I'm not saying that just because, oh, it's an exclusive. Oh, you're just saying that because it's a PlayStation exclusive and blah blah blah. No, I'm not saying it just because of this PlayStation exclusive. You know, otherwise I'd fucking say, you know, Demon Souls was one of the best games of the Soul series. No. Dark Souls, definitely for sure, is the best one. Probably the one I sank the most time into. I can't tell you how many hours I sunk into that game. You know, it's well into the 60 plus hours I've sunk into that game. You know, if not more. I think it's actually more. But anyways, like I said, if you have any questions about Bloodborne, you know, want to know more about it, or feel free to ask. You can ask away, whatever. If you're going to sit there and just write out some fucking hate comments because it's not on fucking Microsoft, oh well, too bad. You know, it's not Microsoft, it's not on PC, you know, whatever, you know. This is why you buy a fucking console, is because of the exclusives, you know. And this is why I try to get everything that way, so I can play everything, you know. I don't see why anybody want to be a fanboy of one over the other when you can have them all over time. You know, I'm not saying go out and, you know, spend, you know, $1,000 and get every single console and have a high-powered PC, you know, but there's really no reason for it. But other than that, this is just my impressions of Bloodborne. It's fucking awesome. I really enjoyed it, and I can't wait to play more of it. You know, I was really looking forward to playing it again today, but it just didn't happen. So, anyways, that's my thoughts. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Anyways, it's the Metal God 666 here, signing out. Tell you guys keep it metal, and I'm out.